Okay guys, so you've had a go at using the lofting tool where you've drawn a perimeter, you've created a different work plane, drawn another perimeter, and you've basically lofted through from one perimeter to the next to create some more irregular shapes and forms. What we're going to do is we're going to use skills that we've developed so far and skills that we're going to develop further to try and create a more complex, overall more complex assembly using a range of different techniques, okay? Now, so far, what you've done is you've just created documents, okay? You should have your 2D basics, simple block, and now you've got some examples of lofting. What I would like you also now to do is we're going to create a folder, okay? And in this folder, there's going to be a range of different parts that we're then going to put together. Now, you can see here, I've got here, we'll click on this here, biro, and if I click on barrel, you can see that loading my workspace. Give it a few moments, please. What will appear along here, along the bottom, is all the different parts that have gone to make this actual assembly, okay, which is the biro. Come on, computer. Here we go. Come on, be patient. So you can see here, yep, we're waiting for it, but I've got my barrel, I've got the cartridge, I've got the end cap, I've got the lid, and I've also got here an assembly drawing of the full finished thing. Okay, so there's a whole range of different tools and techniques have gone to producing this component, this assembly. Okay, so we're going to go back to Onshape there, and you're going to go create, let's have a folder, and we'll call it Onshape skills, and we'll call it Onshape 10. We'll create that there. Open this folder up. There's nothing in it. We're going to create a document. We're going to call this the barrel. Yep. Click OK. Load that workspace up. There we go. We're going to create the barrel to the pen right here. So I'll take this front workface, this sketch area. I'm going to create a sketch, and I'm going to take my polygon tool. Yeah. I'm going to go straight to front view. I'm going to click to the center there, so it's going to snap right to the center, and I'm going to draw a 6-sided polygon. Click, drag. I can have 6, 7, I can have up to 50 different sides and down to 3. Okay, I'm going to have 6 sides. So I'm just sliding my mouse backwards and forwards now. Okay, I've clicked once to draw the polygon. I'm now slide backwards and forwards and click again, and there's my 6 sides. I need to put some dimensions to this. So I'm going to click and drag. Wrong one. I want to put the diameter. Let's escape that dimension. And that again. There we go. So I went from the center to the edge of the circle. As currently it's got a dimension or diameter. Yeah, we can see that symbol there is diameter. We're going to put that at 10. Press enter. There we go. I'm going to click to accept that. I'm happy with it. If I want to make changes to it at any point, I can go to sketch 1. I can go to edit. Yeah, I'm going to accept that. I've already got it selected now. I'm going to select it again, and I'm going to ask it to extrude. And I'm going to extrude a total distance there. We've got a preview of which direction the extrude's going in. Yeah, I am creating a new solid, not a surface, but a solid, and I want it to be extruded a distance of 130 millimeters. Accept that there. We get our preview. Are we happy with it? If not, make your changes here. If yes, accept it just like so. Yeah, I'm happy with that 130 millimeters. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an offset plane. So I'll select that work surface, and I want to draw something which basically is offset from that sketch area. Yeah, I want to draw something to the left of that sketch area. So I've selected it, and I'm going to see now create another plane, and I want this plane to be offset. You can see there it's currently, you've got a preview again. I'm going to have it offset. Let's have it offset a distance of, let's make it just a nice simple 5 mil. Click to accept, And there it is. Now, when I draw next, okay, I could draw on this. Don't want to draw on this. I want to draw on that plane. So I'll select that plane. I've selected both at the moment. To deselect, click off the area. Select that plane. Say sketch. Go to that front view. And I'm going to draw a circle right in the center. And I want this circle to have a diameter of, let's have it at, can't quite get it right, can I? Let's have it at 8 millimeters. Yep. Okay. Now, what I want to do next, except that, is I want to loft between these two features. You all know how to do that, so I'll select the two, and I select the loft tool. There we go. Yeah, and again, it's giving me a preview of what it's going to do. Gives me instructions of what I need to do to make it happen. But there we've got that polygon, that six-sided polygon is now lofted through to be a circle. Okay. I think looking at that, I'm not quite happy with that. It's I think what I'd like to do is make this circle smaller. Yeah, so I'll accept that, but I need to go back to my sketch. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to edit it. And rather than being a diameter of 8 mil, I'm going to double click on that and I'm going to make that 6. Let's have a little look at that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that looks, yeah. Next, what I want to do is I want to hollow out the inside of this barrel so the cartridge can run straight down the middle. Now, there's a range of different ways that you can do this. You can use something called the shell tool, okay? And if I use the shell tool, I'll show you it, okay? I'm going to remove that face there, yeah? And it's going to have a shell thickness of just 1 millimeter, yeah? And you can see there, it's shelled it out, okay? But the bottom remains solid. If I look at the base here, yeah, you can see that the base has remained solid. I don't want that. I want it to run hollow all the way through, yeah? So I'm going to get rid of that shell. I'm going to delete it. I was just showing you that so you know how to use that, you know, in future instances, it might be useful to you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that surface. And what I want to do is draw a circle here, a specific size, and push that circle all the way through, yeah? So it subtracts material. Now, in this instance, it would be really easy just to draw a circle right in the center, yeah? But sometimes you might have used your line tool to draw something which has got a much more kind of complex profile, a much more complex shape. And rather than having to redraw that on the inside or the outside all over again, you can use something called the offset tool. So I've selected that surface there. I'm going to say sketch, and you can see here my tools have all changed, but I've got a tool there called offset. Yeah, I'm going to select that, and I'm going to select that surface like so. It says that the offset could not be created at a distance. Okay, so we'll cancel that. Let's go back to it. Let's take the actual offset tool. Having a few problems with this. You bear with me, okay? I'll work this out, okay? So offset could not be created. Let's cancel that then. Let's try again. There we go. Okay, so you can see there that I'm offsetting. You can see that the circle is appearing. Zoom in. We can make it so it's offset so it's bigger than, or we can make it so it's smaller than. Yeah. Now I'm going to make it so it's offset a distance of 1 millimeter on the inside. Click OK. You can see there, yeah, see how that's come up. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that component, I'm going to extrude that, and I want it to remove material, and I want it to remove material an entire distance of, I think that this was, I'm pretty sure our offset plane was 5 mil total length of the component, that would be 135 mil. Yeah, let's have a little look. Now, if I look down this, it should be completely hollow. It is, it's totally hollow. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Okay, so you've now created the main barrel of your pen. Yeah, if we want to turn these planes off so we're not looking at those, we can just go top, turn that like so, turn that one off, turn that one off, and we've got that plane there as well. We can turn that one off. Okay, next up, all we're going to do is we're going to add some text. So I'll take this surface here. That's going to be my sketch. Here's my sketch tool, sorry, my text tool. I've already selected my sketch. Here's my text tool. I am going to click the top. Let's another go at that. I'll take that sketch. That's my sketch. Here's my text. And let's have a little look here. What I want to do is go right up close to the top there. I'm going to click. You need to use your orbit and your zoom in and your pan. Get familiar with using those controls. And there we go. That's where the text is going to appear. Okay. The text that I'm going to put in there is Crossley Heath. Yeah. You could put, for example, I'd like you to put your name so you don't lose your pen, but also so I know that it's your pen. We'll put Crossley Heath Onshape. Accept that. And there we go. There's the text as we desire. Now, if I want to move that, if I just take this handle here, yeah, I can drag that around. I can put that where I wish. So zoom out. You know, I could use, can also make it big and smaller, can't I? Yeah. So have a little go using these manipulators. There we go. Happy with that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, just the text, and I'm going to extrude it so it removes material. Yeah, and I want to remove just 0.5 millimeters. Yeah, click OK, and there we go. We've got my Crossley Heath Onshape pen. Yeah, this is saved. We can now call this, we could rename this. Right click on that, rename, and we'll call it pen barrel. Okay. There we go. If you wish to add some materials, you know how to go about doing this. Let's make it so it's a, what color pen should we have? It's a green pen. Put that away. Select over the entire thing. Green pen. Okay, have a go at this. Get this saved, yeah. And we'll see you on the next tutorial.